Hi, today we're going to get 3 insights from Spirit through a tarot reading. We're using the Gilded Tarot Royale by Barbara Moore to see how to best navigate the upcoming week in body, mind, and spirit, especially vis-a-vis improving our health. After age 50, staying healthy can indeed become a bit more challenging. We have to be a lot more proactive, as I've mentioned before. But even though there are no guarantees in life, there are many things we can do to optimize our chances for having and enjoying a healthy life after age 50 and for the rest of our life. And to that point, I'd like to recommend 2 books. First book, I'm just wending my way through. It's a big tome, a lot of pages in here, a lot of dense material. It's called How Not to Age by Dr. Michael Greger. He also has another book, which I'm also working through, How Not to Die. But he has evidence-based studies and information on a whole spectrum of lifestyle challenges, issues, diseases, etc., and how to optimize your chances for enjoying a healthy life as the years go on. So I think this is an excellent tome. I'm going to be covering it as well from time to time in my soon-to-be launched channel, Shine After 50, but I highly recommend this book. Dr. Greger has many videos on YouTube on how to optimize your chances for staying healthy. And also, in a shameless plug, I also recommend my book, Gentle Yoga After 50, Get Fit, Flexible, and Feel Fantastic if you've never delved into yoga or if you have but gave up because you found it a bit challenging. I share with you, the reader, or whoever reads the book, about 20 plus poses that I have been doing since age 15, over 50 years ago, that I continue to do in addition to the yoga classes that I attend. But yoga is one of the pillars of a healthful lifestyle, I believe. There are several others, but that's a key one. So, before I turn into the reading, would like to recommend and share, I'm learning about crystals. I took a crystal class a couple months ago now, given by the yoga instructor at the fitness club I'm a member of. And she recommended a variety of decks, etc. I love card decks, and in fact, I'm in the midst of starting to create my own card deck, Shine After 50. My launch plan is for September of this year. That's my intention. But as part of my learning about Shining After 50 and just constantly expanding my knowledge base, I'm learning about crystals. And so the crystal I chose for today, if you can see this, is the pearl calcite. And just like to share with you, because this goes along with the theme of having a great week and enjoying life after 50, staying healthy after 50. Pearl calcite is solid, plentiful, and alive with a high, lively, and lovely vibration. It says abundance of all necessities. Pearl calcite has a rich and creamy richness to it that reminds us to indulge in the finer things in life and not deny ourselves the most engaging, inspiring, and life-enhancing experiences. And that is what pearl calcite's about. And the key word associated with this crystal is feed your senses. And yes, not overindulging, but feeding your senses, whether it's enjoying going to the beach, going out into nature in the woods, mountains, etc. That's all part of creating a healthful lifestyle. I'm going to lower the camera and choose 3 cards that will give us some insights. And I forgot to mention that, yes, I'm Laura with Heart Driven Tarot. Let's see what Spirit advises us for this week, how to make what's coming up, and how to enhance, optimize our chances for living a healthful lifestyle. Queen of Pentacles. I will go into that in just a moment. Queen of Pentacles. We're talking about feeding our senses. Next card, Queen of Swords. Lovely rendition of the Queen of Swords. It's beautiful, beautiful colors. And then finally, the Temperance card. This makes a lot of sense. All right. To get into this reading on how to lead a healthful lifestyle for this upcoming week, how to improve our chances or improve our practices. The Queen of Pentacles. You can see that here. Now the Queen of Pentacles, sorry about this glare, I always have a little bit of difficulty. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, queens are authorities. They're that top echelon of feminine energy. And the pentacles or coins in the tarot deck relate to the material realm. They can relate to the body, the physical body, and this is in the position of body. The body, the physical body, and anything material. And what this suggests to me for this upcoming week is that you have an opportunity to refine your practices, to really, and this is part of feeding your senses too, because the Queen of Pentacles is typically depicted in a bucolic setting, a very beautiful, lush, and lavish setting. So I would say that with discernment and wise choices, it's important to surround yourself in nature, to really tap into the beauty of our Mother Earth, and to get out into fresh air, beautiful environments. That's super important in terms of living a healthful lifestyle. We need that fresh air, the vibrancy, all that keeps us humming along. Let me see if anything else comes to mind. Well, she has this peacock next to her. That's a little bit different spin take on it. She's looking very directly at the viewer, the reader in this card. There's this overall sense of greenery and growth. So I would say that it's suggesting to me that the Queen of Coins or Pentacles is advising you, when you look at physically what you need to do, is to improve your health, to maintain great health, to optimize your chances for shining and thriving after age 50, is to take that time in nature and make it a priority. Keep it as a key focus as part of your overall lifestyle. That it's physically important for you to get out in nature and feed your senses. That helps alleviate stress. I know it does for me, and I have to take more advantage of getting out to the beach, which is about 15 minutes up the road for me. In summary, I would say the Queen of Pentacles, Coins, is advising you this part of improving your health, of shining after 50 physically, is to make sure you take daily time out in nature, walking, going to the beach, traipsing around the mountains, etc. Now the next card, and this is in the mind position, the mental position, interestingly enough, because swords relate to the mind, to communication, to thoughts and ideas. Again, we have a Queen of Swords, another queen energy, that authoritative feminine energy. And when we're talking about the Queen of Swords and how this relates to improving mentally in your mental acuity, clarity, etc., I would say that it's suggesting, the spirit is suggesting that you stay focused, you prioritize a variety of activities. In fact, that's what I've been doing the past about 5 or 6 days. I have been not looking at social media for the most part until the end of the day. I make my creative tasks a priority first thing in the morning after exercising, and I found that this really enhances focus. And then after age 50, people get concerned about brain fog or being distracted or not having this sharp memory. Well, I think it's really related to being mindful. And indeed, it's much easier, I think, to not be as sharp, not be as clear when we are constantly distracted by social media posts and we overindulge in those. I think like the Queen of Swords is she is focused, she is direct, she knows what her priorities are. And I think this will help your mental health and clarity and being able to remember things. So keep your focus, keep your priorities, know what is most important to you, and put your attention on those things first in the day, first as priorities of each day. And then the other things like social media, indulgences, those can come at the end of the day or later on, once your core projects have been completed. That's what the Queen of Swords is communicating to me through this reading. And finally, spiritually, in terms of how to optimize your health and opportunities that may become evident this coming week, is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a major arcana, meaning it has special weight, archetypal energy, and the Temperance card is all about balance and flow and temperance. Temperance means to temper something, to not go to extremes. And this makes total sense when we're talking about the health of our bodies and thriving after age 50. We need to be mindful of everything we're doing. We need to make sure we get enough sleep. I've been making that a priority as well the past week. And indeed, I have felt so much better. I haven't been getting these afternoon lulls where my energy just plummets. All of that's important, just a balance of flow, allowing enough rest, not pushing yourself too much. And that is especially important to maintain a healthful lifestyle. You need to get enough sleep, enough rest, restoration for your body so that you can continue to thrive, so that you stay resilient. Let me see if there's anything else that comes to me. Well, one thing that jumps out about this reading is that it's a lot of feminine. They're all females in these images. We've got the Queen of Coins, Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Temperance angel, feminine energy. So there's a lot of feminine energy, which typically comes from the heart. So I would say that makes a lot of sense as a message from Spirit, that to thrive and to optimize your chances for staying healthy after age 50. So you have to be more proactive, you have to be mindful, focused, and have a balance and flow, that sense of ease, because stress has been identified as one of the major causes of disease. Stress causes the body to contract, to get depleted, for things not to flow as easily, for the cells to get congested, etc. So it is important to allow that ease, that flow, and have a clear focus and prioritize what's most important to you. I hope this reading has been helpful to you. I forgot to mention, I think, the musical selection. I couldn't find any songs related to thriving after 50, but I did come across an interesting video showing many songs that are turning 50 this year in 2024, including Elton John. There's some Elton John songs, there's some other songs Cat Stevens songs, really dating myself, but it took me back to my first year in college, etc. So there are a lot of songs in that era that, if you're age 50 and over, will resonate, will bring back positive, maybe not so positive, will definitely bring back memories of your youth. Until next time, illumine your mind, inspire your life with Heart-Driven Tarot.